Hello there, this is Tim. I am back for another iOS 1 versus 5 comparison video. This time I'm going to be doing my first application from the dock itself, and that is Safari. So I'm going to be diving into Safari and going into how this app has been actually radically changing over the years. So without further ado, let's just dive into the app. You'll notice at first, the icon's a little bit different, not much, but it is different. So let's clear out the tabs here and start fresh. And first thing you'll notice is that there's no way to actually clear out the original iPhone from nothingness. You have to work really hard doing that. You also notice that I have a black interface there. That is because in Safari settings I have private browsing mode turned on. Let me turn that off to give you a similar look at least. So let's turn private browsing off and return. So here we go. So a couple things to note here. The top bar is a lot different. In the new iPhone, you have URL and you have Google. In the new one, you have a plus, the URL bar, and a refresh. Plus allows you to add that as a bookmark. Refresh simply refreshes the page. If you click here, the URL, you get a couple things. You get URL entry or Google entry. You get a pick. It's way different from what we're actually used to here. It's kind of interesting. And you have the share button here. So if you want to share that, see, it will load up mail. I don't want to share, so let's do that. So you can actually share that. It'll load it up into there, and there you go. So the interface is way different from that standpoint. So let's Google something. Let's Google Apple. And let's search for it. So right off the bat, you'll notice some different things here. The old iPhone does not support a lot of these standards that we have now. You'll notice a big text-friendly box up here in Google versus a small little one there. You'll notice web, images, places. Those are all small and kind of for a different device, it looks like. You have use my location here versus here you need to enter your location. Interface is much uglier. So you have that going for it or not going for it. You have basically an uglier way to browse the news or the Google on here. So right now it's in mobile mode, as is this, but it's able to do more things because of the browser. If we go to, say, youtube.com, you're going to have a completely different experience now on this iPhone. So let's go to youtube.com. So this is what it looks like when you load it up on the new iPhone, the iPhone 4S. And this is what it's going to look like now on the old iPhone. It's trying to load it, and it did load it. So similar interface there. But when I try to play a video, it should not actually work anymore. So you'll notice the loading tab is there, and we've got this video thing here to play. Now, on the new iOS, we've got something else. We've got an error occurred while performing this operation. So the old iPhone is no longer active in its use there. What else? As far as other interface things, we have forward, back. We have this thing here. We have a reading list now. We have history. All that's pretty much the same. And we also have the share button. The share button allows you to do lots of different things. And this was not present in the original iPhone. You have add bookmark, add to reading list, add to home screen, mail, tweet, print. That is all present in this little button up here. That's completely different location now. And finally, you have all of these tabs. New page is in the same place. All the preview stuff is exactly the same. When you go up to it, is still a red X. The animation is pretty much the same, and nothing big to report there. Now let's integrate this with the Maps app. So we're going to find a location in the Maps app and see how you actually open up Safari, because it's changed quite a bit. So if I go here, let's go to, say, Walmart. They've got a website, right? So here's Walmart, and they've got a website. Let's search for Walmart. And we're just going to load up a website from Walmart. So here's Walmart, and let's load that up. Watch this animation. There is no animation. Now watch this. You have this rotation thing going on. So watch that again. So old iOS, no animation whatsoever. Instantly loads. It doesn't even appear that you left the Google Maps app. So that's a different animation and a noticeable change in the newer iPhones. So I guess that concludes today's demonstration on Safari, old versus new, and how it's changed over the years. I will probably be looking into how websites appear differently on the new iPhone versus the old one in today's web time, and just doing a video on that. But today, I just want to go over interface type things, and I hope this video has been helpful or educational in some manner, or at least entertainment for you. With that, make sure to check out my daily Apple News show over at iawakepodcast.com. And until next time, I'll just talk to you guys real soon, I guess. And aloha.